prepare this canvas. We're going to put some gesso on it and sand it a little bit and just get it ready. But, this one's really, really rough. Might be time to get some new brushes. You know what? I'm just going to use this one, I think. This one won't be good. This is a brand new one. So much for my theory of not using good brushes. It's just a cheap one. I also don't use expensive brushes for this. I use more expensive brushes for my watercolors and for if I'm doing detail work and stuff. But for my backgrounds, I definitely don't use expensive brushes. So I just pour a bunch down and I just make sure it's spread everywhere. You probably can't even see this. I'm doing this sketch. So I picked out this canvas. There was a bigger one that I wanted to use, but decided not to because it was just going to be too narrow and it wasn't going to give me enough room on the sides to do what I wanted, even though I want a portrait style. This is what's working. This is a 20 by 24 size. The one I wanted to use was 24 by 30, but I think it would be a mistake. So I'm going to use this one and it's going to be awesome. Got a few things to show you. A bunch of things got knocked over while I was killing myself trying to get to the behind the camera there. So brushes, as I said before, I just use for my background. I'm really rough, so I use cheap brushes, and I use really like bristly brushes, or they get bristly after a while. This one's really bad. It might actually be too hard to use. I might not be able to use that one. The other thing that I use is lots of my mediums. I have glass beads, which is pretty important to me. We'll definitely be using some of that. Oh, I hate it when all the bottles tip over and it's just like a domino effect. It drives me nuts. And if I was more organized, I'd probably do something about it. Modeling paste. Why do I have this here? I don't need it here. I'm so used to having things in my way that I just work around them and then realize I don't need to. Okay, and I've got some palette knives here. I'm sure I'll use those at some point. I've got all different kinds. I like the metal ones, and I actually like when I have rough edges on them and I don't clean them off. I mean, I could clean this off, but it gives me some really cool texture. So sometimes I don't clean it off. Okay, so that's the brushes. I have inks. There's Liquitex inks. I have Distress inks I use. I have stains, distress stains. I have ink sprays. I like these two, which I forgot to. Yeah, okay. So we'll just go to work and see what we have. I also use these gelatos. They're lots of fun. You can just, whatever, and they do all sorts of things. So there's acrylic paints, water-based, inks, stains. There's all sorts of things I use. The only thing that I'm not using is anything that's oil-based. So there you go. I try this process. I don't want to think too much, and it's hard to not think while I'm doing a video for it. So we'll see how this works, because usually I just start doing whatever, and I don't, in this part of it, if I think too much, it doesn't work out. This you want to just be really free with. You don't want to think anything through too much. For the purpose of this video, I'm also going to try to keep my shirt out of my paint, because that will make me mad. took a little break to let this dry. It's still not quite dry, but also I went and got myself some coffee and some leftover Halloween candy because we're gonna add some glass bead. So what I do here is I just try to make it so it's, and I try to think about what the overall painting is going to look like, and I just kind of border it around the edges. This adds some iridescent kind of shine to it as well, which of course I'm all over that. Modeling paste. I'm going to use this honeycomb pattern, and I'm going to put some modeling paste on there. Let's just see, let's just put it in the corner here, and we'll be careful of the glass beading we have down there. Spread this over. This will be fun to work with later, and it provides some awesome texture. Add some more stuff, but I'm just trying to figure out in my head. I've got a lot of thoughts in my head right now about what a whole bunch of things I want to do, and they're all in my head at once. So gotta keep myself together here. Did that even go on there? I don't think it did. Just spread it like that. There we go. There's some texture. Take that. Oh no, it didn't really break up in that upper corner, so we might have to come back to that a little later. And just right down at the bottom is good. Oh, that's got some yellow on it. Actually, you know what? Let's work with it. The stencil is dirty, as most of my stencils are, but we're gonna work with this and use it. And then we've got some yellow tinged, so I'll have to wipe that off later. Put it to the side so I remember to do that, otherwise it'd be such a pain. Oh yeah. Hello. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Anyways, I'm just gonna keep going with this, do some more stuff, and this will be the end of this video, and we'll come back when I am ready to do some more, when this is all dry. The glass beading, I can't really do anything more with it tonight, I don't think. We'll have to wait till tomorrow. So this is the beginning, that I'm gonna have to tone down some of the green, maybe tone down the yellow, but overall, the coloring is good. I kind of want to add some more orange, just for some different, and some more brown around the outside, just to kind of frame it a little bit, and to ground it in there. I have to fix this, it's too obvious. It's driving me crazy just looking at it. Can't handle it. Just, this is what I do. I just kind of improvise. So I will see you on the next